Just looking at today's chart, it was a very accurate chart. We had a low here first thing in the morning, indicated by this low correlation here in the first thing in the morning around the open. So we had this low here after a decline that increased with momentum moving forward into this into the open, where we revisited a support level with a sharp drop. This is kind of like sideways rotation right here with a sharp drop in it. Not the best example of Queen of Discs, but it is. And then we have this resistance level here that indicates an opportunity to position oneself in both directions around this resistance level. That's the Princess of Swords, where you could have positioned yourself to the upside and the downside, made some money here, and made some money here. The cash out opportunity, it looks like, was between 11 and 12 on here, so we were a little bit early because it looks like that high ended up being at 12:20ish. But that's also where we have the reversal, a notable reversal for the day's midday, right? We have the fortune card, notable reversal, takes us into an important support level with a lot of price change there, and that's the Ace of Discs, followed by all these bullish cards, taking us in the last few minutes to a significant move higher, pushing the upper end of a range higher, and breaking out through this high here to our highest high for the day, with a breakout on a one-day scale. So this is super accurate, super accurate. Just a little bit off on the high. We were about 20 minutes early. And so with that said, I'm doing a new way of interpreting where we open in relation to the prior day's close. I'm no longer going to use this card. I'm going to use this card. But in the case of this reading, it's a cross-reading congruency, so there's an important resistance level that's going to be highlighted first thing in the morning tomorrow. It's a resistance level that we failed to break through many times before. Interesting. So maybe it's this one right here. The cruelty card in a lot of cases, when indicating relative open, is going to be a bullish card because you're bumping up against the top of a range. It's not always bullish. It's a bearish card overall, but from the standpoint of interpreting where we would open in relation to today's close, it could be bullish. We could be bumping up against the upper end of a range, and especially when you combine that with the science card, which is, in the case of a one-day chart, is an important technical price level on the scale of a one-month chart at least. Overall, looks like a bullish day. And here's that breakout, guys. This is super accurate in the last few minutes. And this is also where you would close a long position that you probably opened first thing in the morning. Hey, AV. Anyhow, I just popped on to make sure I got on here, guys. It's a high holiday, so I was in service. Tomorrow doesn't particularly look like the best trading day. There's a trade at the very end of the day at a high. What are you whining about, Hermes? You want to go for your walk? Okay, we're going to go for your walk. I expect the October and November readings to be significantly more accurate than this ridiculously inaccurate September. It's like I got the highs and the lows off pretty much as far as the overall timing, but the overall chart behavior day to day is pretty accurate still. But this was just a bunk reading. I must have been really off my game on the day that I did this reading. And we would have wanted to open up a bullish position, at least a small bullish position, as discussed on Friday, and that would have put us in a pretty good mode here towards the end of the day. That's why I said small, because there was possibility of going lower, but now we should be moving to the upside. Hopefully people added to that position as instructed here, first thing in the morning. I think probably first thing in the morning or at the end of the day here. This is kind of like a peak. It's probably first thing in the morning. Let me see. Yeah, we probably decline and then we come back to a high. Like there's a high at the beginning of the day and then we come back to a high at the end of the day, it looks like, tomorrow. So kind of mixed. But there's that breakout, guys. Look at that. I'd probably, I mean, if I had a good profit, I'd take it here on the long side. I would definitely, if I had a good profit, I'd take it here. If I didn't, I'd wait till tomorrow. I'd probably close it. Interesting. I'd probably take profits here, guys, on a long position. Don't forget to follow that rule of karma. If you're new to the channel, guys, the whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of this competitive stock market energy into goodwill. We do that through the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, where we ask that people who are profiting from this information donate 5% of the profits forward to one of these charities. All you got to do is click here. They're great charities. You're going to be somebody's angel by doing this. And they're for good causes, and then 5% of the profits back to the channel through one of these things. Thank you very much, guys. That's what supports the channel and allows us to keep putting out content. It keeps it interesting for me as well. That leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you do that, my friends, the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold for being an angel investor. Tomorrow's mixed, guys. Tomorrow's mixed. Just check out what I already said in the reading. I'm going to hop off here. I got on late because it's the high holidays. I was in service, but I wanted to just get on real quick and bring everybody up to speed. But I'll be back on tomorrow. Everything that you guys are asking about has pretty much been answered in the recording already, except for QQQ. QQQ. It's pretty mixed week, but tomorrow's looking like a pretty significant down day. It's pretty mixed throughout the week. Hey, April. You're welcome.